Hello everybody, today I am going to be making a static camera effect that you can add as an overlay to your projects. It's so awesome. Alright, so how you're going to make a static camera effect is you're going to delete the scratch cat. And then you're going to make a new sprite, call it, or something along the lines of static camera effect. And once you have created that, you're going to go to the costumes, set saturation to 0 so it's grayscale, and then you're going to go around to 40 and make a bunch of little lines across the screen. A good size would be about, okay, yeah, that's a good size. Just make random strokes. Try to make it a little bit random. Just go like that. Yeah, just add some random strokes. A tip for making the strokes random is to not make them all in the same like X like that, but try to like disperse them a little bit so that they're in between sometimes and kind of varying in Y position like this. Yeah, that looks way better, because we tend to do that since that's easier. It doesn't make as good as an effect. Anyway, make sure they're mostly horizontal. Like, try to not get anything like that and make sure they're almost perfectly straight. They can be a little bit out of line, but make sure they're not too out of line. Anyway, if you get lazy, you can copy and paste, but humans are pretty good at recognizing patterns, and it's pretty easy to spot it right away. You can try to hide this by doing stuff like that, but most of the time I just take the time and effort to do it, because that gets a better effect. So now you have something looking mostly like this, maybe a little bit different. Well, actually, yes, definitely different. Make sure they're all size 40 and around this size, you know. Center that at 0, 0. Now what you're going to want to do is go in with another layer, but this time a little bit smaller, like 20. And then you're going to go to the grayscale and make this one lighter, like that. Then you're going to go again, and of course you can just copy and paste and then add some offset. That's way easier, and I think it's mostly fine. And then you're going to want to make this one darker and make it bigger. Okay, this should be the one to fill in all of the gaps. Select all of this and then make it like really, yeah. Then what you're gonna do is set the ghost effect to something. Here, let's get a better image, because right now it just looks like it's brightness. Do that, maybe you want to lower it down a little bit. Yeah, that seems good. So around 30, and then brightness effect, you're going to want to dim it down to, yeah, that's good, maybe negative 40. That's too much. Alright, so keep it around, yeah, negative 30. So ghost effect 30, set brightness effect, negative 30. Now what you're going to want to do is drag it to the edge of the screen to where it's good. So now you're going to say, go to X, random, D1, and then something to 65. Now you're going to do the same thing, but opposite, where you drag it to the bottom left, and now it's negative 84. It might be different for you, just make sure they're all the same, because this is the X of the farthest left it can go before it starts to look bad. Okay, yeah, and then make sure this is both the Y's of the furthest up and the furthest down it can go, and then this is the, yeah, then you put it here, then you do that. That looks better than I thought it would look. And then if you want, you can add multiple. You want to make sure that they're at the very front layer. Do a when I start as clone. Do a hide, show, repeat blank, create clone of myself, and then you can change this number as the intensity. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's really intense. You can't see anything behind this. So you could tone this down maybe to make it a little better. Yeah, so you can just get it, you can just play around with these and this to make it look right. Thanks for watching.